There's 1.8 million people coming off fixed rate mortgages this year. You may be one of them. Should you cut your losses now and refinance or remortgage this month if you believe interest rates might be going up? Why would they be going up in the long term rather than down? Because we thought this year we might get 2 or 3 interest rate drops of 0.25 each, which isn't very much, but it's something. Now, a lot of us in the property industry think that they may not happen. And do you want to take that risk that they might go up? So why is this happening? Well, first of all, the government borrow money, and they borrow money by selling bonds. And these bonds have an interest rate on them, and investors around the world are losing confidence in the UK government. So the amount of interest they want to lend money to the UK is going up. So that has an immediate effect on lending institutions. So that's why there is a problem. Now, what other reason is there at the moment as to why this is happening and why people are concerned? Not panicking, but why it's happening. One, Donald Trump, because he's a bit, how can we put it, Donald? You don't quite know what he's going to do. There's talk about him obviously not doing a deal with the UK for trade and all sorts of things, and other people across the world. So, you know, it is a worldwide issue, not just a UK issue, to be fair to this government, but they haven't helped themselves. So people are really, really worried about inflation sticking at the 2% target that the Bank of England have set. It's already going up, and if you keep giving large pay rises and so on, that's going to continue to go up. So inflation going up is one reason why mortgages won't come down in terms of interest rate. That's the first thing. The second thing is the economic slowdown. Of course, they brought in national insurance for increase for employers, which seems to be slowing down the economy. If the economy slows down, then there's a lack of growth. Is the lack of growth means they don't get the taxes they thought they were going to get. So they have to borrow more money. And because they're borrowing more money, guess what? It's going to cost them more to borrow the money, because there's a lack of confidence. So the question we have to ask ourselves is this: are interest rates going to come down this year? Certainly, I don't think they will come down as much as we thought they were going to come down. Some people are saying they're going to go up. So if you're a cautious investor or homeowner and your mortgage is coming to an end this year, your fixed rate mortgage, which is probably 2%, is coming to an end this year, what should you do? Well, if you're cautious, I would suggest you need to get cracking and try and remortgage now while there's 1 or 2 fixed interest rates which are relatively attractive, because they may be withdrawn from the market. It might be just in the short term. If you like to take a bit of a chance, then later on in the year you might find that interest rates come down a little bit, but of course the risk is they go up and then they come back down to where they are now. If you're on a variable rate, in other words, if you came out of your fixed rate mortgage already and are on what's called a variable rate, so you're paying more at the moment, waiting to see whether it's worth fixing because you think interest rates are coming down, I'm not sure they're going to come down enough to make it worthwhile waiting much longer, because you're probably paying quite a lot extra for your mortgage because it's not fixed. So, you know, you pays your money, you take your choice. If you're cautious, I think I would be looking to try and fix my new rate as soon as possible. And if you like to take a bit of a chance, then you may want to wait and see what happens later on in the year. But we are in choppy waters, ladies and gentlemen, choppy waters, which of course gives other people opportunities. But if you're a homeowner or you've got an investment property, coming off a fixed rate mortgage, my gut feeling is you should try and get it fixed sooner rather than later. See you soon.